Good morning, good morning. Today we're checking in on the Aura coin on the XRPL. So, looking into this nice price action here, we've got ourselves, just basically the beginning of little bull flags being formed here. I do expect Aura to have to grind through this region for a while, just because that's kind of how the coin works, right? So we've seen explosion, and then another explosion, and then this huge grind, and then explosion, and then another huge grind, right? So now this one is being almost 6 months, right, that we moved to the side. So the 6 month grind here with this now higher highs being set reminds me still of XRP. So here's your ABC correction to the downside, right? So you have your large ABC correction to the downside, and now the grind is going to continue through this region as we bounce up and continue through this region. So I would probably expect, now that we're kind of doing this move here with these little bull flags, we'll probably move back down to the range lows, so probably somewhere in this region, float around 140 to 160 as we just kind of chop sideways, and then continue grinding a little five-way move to the upside, another breakdown, and then finally your explosion that just kind of comes out of nowhere. We've measured this before, but we'll do it again. So this trend-based fib tool that we end up using here, if we go off the low to the wave 1 move, which is what we've completed, and we then come back down to this wave 3, you can see we hit a 2, we exceed 1, and we actually hit up a 2618 here on XRP for this level. And so if we go to the Aura coin and we do our same trend-based fib view, and we grab the, let's see here, oh, there we go. Here's our trend-based fib. A 2618 is a 68x from the price action that we had before. So if we move this down here, you're gonna, well, let's see here. Let's get this going. A little bit more refined. It's close. There we go. A little bit lower. Okay, there we go. So you'd be looking at a 2618 equivalent for Aura would be a 70x for the price action, or a 12.21 million market cap. Ultimately, XRP itself will exceed the 1618. So if we end up having an exceeding 1618, you're going to be looking at a 55 million market cap at some point, just to get to the 1618. And so you'd be looking at a 339x return. So basically we are just going to be waiting and grinding, and my expectation is we eventually get there, but our first stop is a 70x, and that would be a very good day. So hopefully that's helpful with what I'm still seeing for the Aura coin, so expect some more sideways chop. But when it goes, it's going to go very quick, just like XRP did back in the day. So imagine we're like right in the air, somewhere in there, like in this zone. So, all right, talk to you soon.